Right now, what I'm working on is finding furniture for my place. So I would love to have like a L-shaped sectional couch in this area. I have a sofa, but it's very small and not comfortable. It's more like a decorative piece, and if like a guest comes over, they can sit on it for like a little bit. But it's not like I can't sit on it for too long, otherwise like my like lower back starts to hurt. So I am working on that, and I would love to have like a nice like plush rug and just like something that feels really good on my feet, and a coffee table. It's like I just wanted to like feel really warm and cozy when I enter the like house, and just like the natural vibe of the place. I would love for it to just like feel warm and I don't know, just good vibes. I also want to get a dining table, like a circular, somewhat small, for myself. For some reason, I've been thinking about one that has velvet, like green, like emerald green, like a darker green colored seats. And I want that to be comfy too, if I feel like just working on my dining table. Like, I'm not someone who likes to work on like a chair and the proper desk. I want to work on my couch, but like I want the couch to be comfortable enough, but not too comfortable to the point like where it feels like I'm just on bed, and then I can't sit properly and my back starts hurting. So and that's what I'm working on. And there's this like area in the living room where I want to just have my like creative things. So the sofa that I'm currently sitting on, I want to put that over there, and then have like my guitar over there. I want to get a violin really bad and like learn how to play that. So I just want that to be like a creative corner where I just go to like kind of like express myself and have fun and do whatever like I feel like doing. So I think that'll like look good. It's just like I'm having a hard time with like how to set it up, because I think like those instruments would maybe just go alongside the sofa on the sides, and then it would be nice to have somewhat of an open space so it doesn't feel cluttered. I also think like I like to paint too, and I started doing that like a year ago or something. And so I have those supplies, and I also want to keep those over there. It's just figuring out like how to do that so it still looks clean, and it's not cluttered. It's the only thing. And then I have my modem over there. I need one of those things, that cover up the wires and stuff, and so you don't even see that there is a modem there. But yeah, I do want to have that space to just make it still feel like an open space. and still like have a plant and maybe like cabinets, like a bookshelf, stuff where I can put like papers and books and I have this I just keep talking, oh my god. I have okay. I have this like big pot. I had to throw away the plant that was in there because it like died, and I don't know, I just could not save it. I really like tried to like give it nutrients. I tried to like give it water. I think I might have given it too much water. I don't know, but it died. I think it was just time for it to go, you know. And so now I would love to get one that likes warm weather and like thrives on water. And it will most likely go in like the middle of the space between the living room and the dining room. So that's what I'm doing. I am working on that well, I haven't been, I kind of have. I have, and on some days I don't. So I am working on just being more disciplined about those things where I do like move forward with like the things that I want to do. You know, instead of just laying in bed and like watching TV or being on social media. I'm making it sound like that's all I do, but honestly, like honestly, like the past, yeah, I do other things, but I feel like most of my time just like gets like placed into that category, and it's really like unfortunate because like there's so many things that I say I want to do, and those like things have been distractions. But anyway, so I'm gonna make those changes for myself, and you know, I was gonna give advice, but you know, I am also learning not to give advice. So, you know, like, I just kind of want to share my experiences without like giving any advice to anyone, because like I've also learned like who am I to like, you know, I don't know, like everyone knows what they're doing, they'll figure it out, and I just feel like sharing my experiences, so I'm gonna do that. I do feel like talking about like my lawnmower story. I don't know, okay, so usually like I wouldn't like even, I think I wouldn't like talk about things like this because it's like, to me, it was a whole ordeal, but I think usually like I wouldn't mention this to people just because, I don't know. So I got a lawnmower, right? It's one that is like, it's friendly, like it's eco-friendly. So there's no gas, there's no oil that goes into it, there's no fumes, and I also don't really need one with a motor because like I don't have that big of an like a front yard demo anyway, so you know, I don't need to like sit on a lawnmower and like drive around. That looks fun though when people do that. So like I put the lawnmower together, and there's a handle part, right, that goes into the lawnmower, and the handle part on the bottom attaches to where like the blades are, and that was scary in itself because like I didn't want to like get my hands cut off and my fingers just like, you know, bleeding, or like for it to get on my feet or something. So I kind of like wish I recorded that now just to like show what the heck like I was doing, because I thought it was a bit funny. But like I had to get my blanket, the comforter, and I put that over the blades, okay, because one part, like the left side of the handle, went into this like notch thing, and then the right side wouldn't go in because it's metal, like it wouldn't bend to, like you have to use some like force, and it's right next to the blades, so it was like fucking annoying. And I was just kind of like scared that I would get hurt. So I put a comforter on it so then if it moved, like it wouldn't like hurt me. I put shoes on so that if like the wheels moved, that it wouldn't like go over my feet in any way. I leaned it up like against the door. I put like I was just trying to find like heavy things to put around it so it wouldn't move, and I can just like work on this one part and push it in. So there's I used like a laundry detergent, a new one, so it was completely full, and it was holding the other side of the lawnmower, and it was still moving on the front side. So then I put my suitcase, which is full, on the front. So like on all sides basically, except like the sides I need to put the metal thing into the notch, is like, it was like secure, okay. And it was a struggle. It was a struggle, okay? This thing would not bend. So like I got a flip-flop and like I jammed it into the side of where like the lawnmower is and where the handle would go, so that it would push it a little bit and like help me like push it in. And then I got cardboards and that pushed it in. Okay, eventually like the cardboards helped me to like push it in and like get the notch in. But it was a struggle. I was like looking around like, okay, like can someone just like help me like put this in? But like there's like no one around. Otherwise, like I really would have asked someone, be like, hey, like can you do this? Like bring it out into the yard or something. I don't know. But that was a fucking struggle. But I did feel like accomplished afterwards. I was like, yeah, you know, like I did that. I did that. And it just like felt good. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, that's my lawnmower story. Okay, so here are my suitcases in the bottom, like, situation I was talking about. And just like little things that I need to move. I'm gonna go ahead and move those things right now. By the way, I ordered a tripod. It is coming in the mail. I'll probably get it next week. But I would show you like me moving things if I had that, but like this doesn't really work right now. I got this kite. I got this kite in San Francisco, and I went to this like what is it called, Chinatown, and I wanted like the best kite and like a really good like decorated, like something that I really liked. And so this is supposed to be a turtle. One second. This is what it looks like. And I in this case though, like it doesn't look, you know what it looks like. I don't need to tell you, but I only tried to fly this once, and it was a complete fail because we went to the beach and it was super windy, so it didn't really work out. It would just keep falling. Like it would be in the air for like 1 or 2 seconds and then it would just like plummet. So we really like gave it like a good old try, but it just was not happening. And then I don't know, I just never really like thought about it anymore because I don't know, it hurt my fingers too. The what is it called? The string on it like hurt, like would like, because it's going so fast, right? Like it pierces through my skin and then it's just like annoying. But I do want to like try it. I don't know like where I would fly it here, but it would be nice to just like fly my kite somewhere. Anyway, that's my kite story. The other thing I've been doing is not checking my phone immediately after I get up. That has been tough to like stay consistent with because even if I don't check it in the morning, like I have my rule of like I'm gonna check it like after 5 o'clock to see like any messages, anything on social media, like anyone I want to talk to. And my brain will be like, don't you want to like talk to someone right now or whatever? I'm just like, do I like really? And that's like how my brain will get me out of like the boundary that I set for myself. So I have to like, that's another thing I'm like saying no to, is like, I don't need it. That's not like, I don't know. I just want to save all that for after 5 and then like focus the morning and the day on like doing work, doing something that I enjoy, and then, you know, like picking up the phone and like texting or whoever, like, you know, it's not necessary. It's not necessary for me to respond to anyone. Like there is no emergency, there is no like at least for me, like there's never been like an emergency where I need to respond to someone super quickly. Like everything is fine, you know? I mean, that's how it was like back in the day. Like people didn't know like you would get letters, right? So like you wouldn't know if something transpired, and like you would know like a week later or something, or whatever, months, I don't know. But but like I just feel like it's not necessary for me to like be on my phone and check it and respond to anyone. And I know like the culture right now is very different, and if you don't like respond to someone in an hour or like the day of or whatever, like people, I don't know, like they feel bad or like they get offended. I really don't know, but I'm also just like, I have to do what I want to do and like not care about all of that. So like if someone knows me, you know me well, and you know what I'm doing, like you wouldn't have a problem with that. So I don't really care. I'm just gonna set my own standard and like do things that make sense to me. Okay. I can't remember what, oh yeah. So like I sat down because the people that like lived here before still have mail like coming here. So I needed to text the person and be like, hey, like you have some mail. Now I have like 2 suitcases left. Let me show you. I had to like turn the heat off now. Well, usually what I do in the morning also is turn the heat on. I love being at like a 70 degree, 80 degree, having that be the temperature, and it's so nice. It's so nice when I'm just sitting around and I feel super toasty. I'm not the type of person who wants to put like sweaters on and sweatshirts on, or like pants on. I just want to like, I want to wear shorts and I want to wear a t-shirt. So, and I want the temperature around me to be really warm, like at least right now. So I like to have a temperature, but like the more that I move around, like, you know, the more heat I generate. And so I had to like go turn that off, because lifting that suitcase was like no joke. It was leaving streaks on the floor, so I had to pick it up and like move it back to the storage area. So, okay. This like feels so good. There's so much space, and it just feels like more spacious by just like moving some objects like out of the space. Like, does that sound like I know it like sounds like self-explanatory, but like the feeling is like wild, where I didn't even expect. Like, it just feels more open. It's not even about like the space itself, but like the feeling of like, it feels open and it feels spacious.